Friends and family, thank you for watching. I started this channel to expand awareness of the Indo-Fijian culture. Similarly, we have other members within our community who have the same goal through different mediums. One such individual is Kritika, who expands awareness of our culture through the dance form. Kritika, Gigi, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, I'm excited for our conversation. So let's begin with an introduction. Tell us a bit about yourself, what dance means to you, and why you're passionate about it.
So bula everyone, my name is Kritika Ram, and I'm born and raised and live here in Edmonton, Alberta. I am a very proud Indo-Fijian, and I love my Indo-Fijian heritage. Arts and performance have always run deep in my blood from both sides of my family. On my mother's side, Nana's brother, Dwarka Prasad, he was a well-known famous Nachaniya at his time. And my mother was born a South Indian or Mandraji, but was adopted by mom's mother who was Muslim.
Okay.
And she was raised in a family full of artists. And her adopted brother, Usman Kowal, and other Kowals in their family, Hassan Kowal, Fayaz Kowal were legendary Kowals, singers who were very famous in Fiji. On my father's side, who's also Mandraji, Gupa Pujarin and Muni Ratnam Nana were related to my dad. In the Lapatru Mandir they had, he would bring in Bharatanatyam dancers who would often perform there. So the love for dance, temple, and arts always was present there in Fiji. And because of this beautiful legacy, I began my own dance journey at the age of 7, and I learned in a classical dance form called Bharatanatyam by Ushakala Niketan. For me, dance is much more than just steps and rhythm. It's an art form where it allows me to express myself freely and deeply. Dancing brings me pure joy, peace, aliveness, and it's truly my passion because I love sharing this happiness with my audience, my viewers, and there's just something incredible about performing live because each time I perform, it's very unique, very energetic, and very magical, which connects us, or connects me and connects all of us that's in my audience. And I guess that's why I love to dance, because I want to celebrate my culture, tell stories through my dance, and spread this joy that I experience when dancing.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So you mentioned Bharatanatyam is one of the dance forms you learned. What are the different dance forms you portray, including that one?
Well, I am a versatile dancer, and I love exploring different dance styles. My foundation is deeply in Bharatanatyam, and since I was 7, and I also perform Kathak, which I have completed. My dance title is First Canadian Indo-Fijian Professional Bharatanatyam Dancer / Versatile Dancer and a Fusion Dancer.
Okay.
And this is something that was also noted by Gurmit Diaries and Gurmit Global. So I guess while attending to Victoria School of the Arts, which is my high school, which is a school that specializes in arts, I got to expand and learn more Western dances like ballet, jazz, tap, and Western contemporary. I also had professional training in Tahitian hula and in Fiji Meke back in Fiji.
Awesome.
I also incorporate theatrical stunts and acrobatic elements into my dance, which adds more like dynamics and in-depth my dance performance and makes it more enjoyable. And I love fusing all of these dances that I have done so far into Bollywood, which gives it a more liveliness, freshness, and very versatile performance when I dance and storytell it. Yeah.
that is versatile indeed. Yeah, that's amazing that you've gone through so many different dance forms and you mix them all together. Very fascinating. So, of all of those, do you have a favorite one?
I do love all the dance styles that I do.
Yeah.
But if I were to pick just one, it would be Tahitian. And why Tahitian? Because I really love the exaggerated hip movements. Each rotation and isolation really does storytell. And it's very beautiful in a very rhythmic way. As a person who's Pacific, I feel really connected with my Fijian roots and Pacific roots. And it just feels very authentic and joyful to perform. And another thing is that just like Bharatanatyam, Kathak, and Fiji Meke and other dance forms out there, it storytells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love that as an Indian diaspora from the Pacific, that we have that Pacific blend within us. I think it makes us so unique as a community, and it just gives members of our community a very different character.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how has dance helped you stay connected to your roots and your culture?
I guess keep me deeply connected with my roots and culture by expressing that through dance, right? Expressing my identity, and like as a certified model and performer, I proudly represent Canadian Indo-Fijian identity. And through my dance work, I celebrate our hyphenated identity and what it really means to be a first generation Canadian born person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like blending our cultures, sharing pan-Indo diaspora stories, building pan-Indigenous connections at the same time when I dance. So I see the world as a global village where dance brings and bridges those worlds together. That's really what I love. Yeah.
So my next question here is quite similar to the last one, and maybe the same response applies. But how have you used dance to build awareness of the Indo-Fijian culture for others?
I guess I use dance to bring awareness by performing on prestigious platforms or any platform to really give people that understanding of Indo-Fijian culture. So as you guys already know that I learned Bharatanatyam at a young age at 7 and trained in Kathak. I took a prestigious master class with Pandit Pirju Maharaj, the Kathak legendary dancer, and his granddaughter Sinjini Kulkarni. So my guru Usha Gupta was Pandit Pirju Maharaj's student, and so was the famous Bollywood actress Madhuri Dixit. So I think that was very interesting to add in there.
Yeah.
I performed in many stages across Canada, including Edmonton Art Gallery. And this is one of the places where I did a project on Goddess Kali exhibit and her Durga Mata's avatars and her avatar through dance. I performed at Ghibli Auditorium, Heritage Days, Festival Place, Cold Lake, and I've also performed in many mandirs in Edmonton, like Radha Krishna Mandir, Ganesh Temple, and Bharatiya culture.
Yeah.
I also performed a lot in our Fiji temples when I was very little till now. Shiv Shakti and Vishnu Mandir both.
Yeah.
Another thing that I did do last year was perform my very first show. I performed it in Fiji.
Nice.
And, I did my whole versatility dance there, brought it there, and it was amazing. And I loved enjoying that moment and sharing my journey in dance.
Yeah.
In Fiji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, the world seems so big and so small at the same time. You've really connected with a lot of different people in a lot of different places, and I'm fascinated to see where your journey takes you ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a personal favorite dance form or performance?
I would say I love all my performances.
Yeah.
Because they're all very unique and very tailored to the theme and to the specific song that I chose or chosen or mixed in. And yeah, I just go with this dance style of Tahitian still.
Yeah.
It's any dance style.
So tell us a little bit about how much preparation goes into a dance. You know, somebody's reached out to you, they'd like you to perform somewhere. Do people typically let you know what song they want, or is it kind of a mix? Do you have to pick? And then how do you decide which dance form you're going to display?
Well, first off, I asked them what kind of dance are you looking for. Is it Fiji Meke? Is it Bollywood? Or is it chutney? And then they respond back like, hey, I want Fiji Meke. And mixed it with some Bollywood, and according to that I choose songs and I choose my costumes or get them tailored specifically to that song. Especially if it's like a wedding event. I really want to know what type of event I'm going into before choosing a song, and then once I know that event is a wedding or a birthday, then I choose a song and get that prepared and tailored, stitched, and perform. Yeah.
And how many hours of preparation and practice would you say goes into, let's say, a 3-minute performance?
Well, it does take a lot to choreograph it from scratch.
Yeah.
And after choreographing it, I have to memorize it. And then I have special tailors where they have to tailor my costume.
Yeah.
And it takes them time, so maybe about like 3 weeks to 2 weeks depending.
Yeah.
And then afterwards rehearsing it with my costume just in case if something rips or something goes wrong.
Yeah.
And finally the day of performance.
Yeah.
So it takes, to even get ready to perform there, it takes about, I'd say it takes more than 4 hours to get myself really well rehearsed and prepared to perform.
Yeah. And not just outwards, right? You really have to internally bring that energy and bring that vibe and that spirit.
Exactly, yeah.
I think a lot of times people don't realize exactly how much preparation goes into something like this. You know, they come to an event, they sit and they watch a performance that might be 2, 3, 5 minutes long, but there's been weeks and hours of, hard work and thought that goes into it. So thank you for what you do and for building awareness of our culture through such a beautiful art form. And like I said, it's going to be amazing to see, how else you flourish in this environment.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So I've had the pleasure of seeing you perform a few times, and the joy it brings to you does really shine through. So viewers, Kritika takes bookings, has a website and a YouTube channel. I will be sure to share those details in the video description. If you're looking for a performer for any event, please do reach out to her. And I thank you again, Gigi, so much for sitting with me today and spending your time here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for watching. You guys take care, and Vinaka Bakalevu.
Vinaka Bakalevu.